I can't get used to my body's limits.
Hello, I'm here to show you my finger splints. These are silver ring splints, and as you can see, they're just one piece of metal that goes around the finger. And what they actually do is prevent hyperextension. So if I tense my muscles to pull my hand back, nothing happens. But without it, that happens. And with any pressure, that happens. So you can see that it's nice to have some kind of support to prevent all of those bad things. Silver ring splints are really nice, but the company who makes them does not deal with insurance, so make sure that if you intend to ask your insurance provider for splints for EDS, that you do your homework. You're going to have to prove that you need them. An alternative to these, if you don't want to pay cash, because they're not cheap, but they were worth every penny. An alternative is the oval 8 splint, which is plastic. The plastic oval 8 splint does not hold to the finger the way that the silver ring splint does. This actually wears by keeping a little bit of a constant pressure on the 3 points where it touches the finger. 1, 2, 3. But this actually grabs on like a ring and holds the finger. The problem with it, and this is what it looks like to have splints on 2 joints of a finger. Here's what it looks like with 2 silver splints. The problem with the plastic splint is that it tears the skin. If you have skin that moves around a lot, some people with EDS have that problem. Mine is real loose and stretchy.
Oh no, I just realized that my video recording equipment went crazy, so everything's all behind and the audio and video's off, and now the video quality is gonna get really crappy. Ready? Poof. I think it's very important for people with EDS to not forget what you can do, because we focus a lot on discussing what happens and whether or not our doctors believe us, whether or not our family believes us. But really what it comes down to is how you're going to deal with it. Huh? So it's really important to keep trying new stuff. See what you can come up with. I know it gets expensive, wearing braces, and it gets hard to determine when should I wear a brace, when should I not. How do I know if I'm doing enough PT? How do I know if I'm strong enough? How do I know if I'm sturdy? My doctor, I asked her the same question. How do I know if I'm doing a good job? Who's to know? There's no gauge. So she said, if you can do what other people are doing, you're doing a good job. I said, okay. So it's it's something you have to measure on your own. But if you're careful about it, things get done. As you can see. One of the hardest parts about having very flashy braces is that a lot of people ask questions like, oh, wow, what are those? Where'd you get those? And I tell them the truth because I think it's important for people with EDS to tell the truth. Explain it to people. Help them figure out what's wrong with their kids, maybe. If they want to know, I tell them. Why do I look like I can't move one day and then the next I'm fine? Who knows? It's just the case. Sometimes I feel good, sometimes it's a good day, sometimes it's a bad one. But I will tell you that it's extremely difficult to find a way to go to work and go to school and not be judged about what kind of day I'm having based on what braces I'm wearing. That's about the hardest thing to deal with in the world. So, that's risk for a whole nother conversation. For now, you've seen my finger splints. If you need them, good luck. If you don't, good for you. Take care.
I don't feel comfortable with the way that my clothes fit. I can't get used to my body's limits. But then I would rather be stuck up in a tree than be tied to it.